Okay, I need to upgrade all my crap. Gotta upgrade all my crap. Again, I redid my channel a little bit, so there's a little bit more variety of stuff in there. I added some scenarios of, not scenarios, but different playthroughs. I got my Secret Mana playthrough. I have my Just Talks. I have my little cute video of other things too. It's my dog right now. I have my Shining Force or Shining Resonance one. And I have my Plasmaphobia one. Obviously not all of them will be Plasmaphobia, but the ones with the actual Plasmaphobia logo will probably be the ones to watch. Just trying to separate stuff. I'm gonna do more to my channel. Because I have so much content. I have to go through my content now, look at stuff in that, and rearrange stuff in that. You have to say, being a YouTuber is not just making one good video or 10 good videos and everybody watches them over and over again. It's not like that. Yeah, magic boost increases attack spells when you're mad. Yeah, that's almost like I have one burst of 20%. Now I'll grab the extra damage. Oh, they changed that. Yeah, I gotta wait for her to get her last one. It doesn't matter, I'm just gonna level up anyway. Time to get to level 50. Hello there. Trying to get to level 50. Max up my character.
This won't take long.
Got it all.
Shouldn't take too long. Well, as long as it's gonna take is the damn materials.
It's on.
Bring it on! Oh yeah, another one in the bag.
I do have a new video up of my funny moments in Phasmophobia. I think I put on my thing. Oh no, I ain't put on the head. It's called Ghost in the House. Ghost in my house. It's like a minute clip. Like first 30 seconds was of I was playing Phasmophobia, and then I was calling out the name of the ghost, trying to get its attention, and well, you'll see when you play the video on that. It's actually pretty funny. I enjoyed it. I like doing just reactions to things and then just look at it and trim stuff down. So honestly, if I see something that's really, really funny, more or less, if it's not a massive game playthrough, if it's just me playing with Phasmophobia, it's not a game playthrough, it's just, I'll cut the channel down, or cut that, not channel, but, that video down. I'll trim it down as much as I can.
Ain't nothing to worry about.
Not a thing.
Guess it's my turn. You think you can take me on? How'd you like that?
Too late.
Ain't no thing.
See ya.
See ya. Going in.
Shower.
I was trying to get some trashins on the videos a little bit. I would say why people like to do shorts. But see, I'm not doing shorts just to do them. I'm doing shorts because, well, I do them because of views and that, but a lot of it was private actually. I just like looking at, you know, my dog biting on its tail and that because she was a puppy back then and I enjoyed it.
See ya. That it?
But now it's for the public to see. You know,
Take 'em out.
you guys enjoy it.
That's that. You're good at this.
Told you so.
I just hope reorganizing my channel is gonna bring in more people.
Ain't nothing to worry about.
Not a bit.
Floppy. Yeah. That's it. It's over. Yeah.
How'd you like that?
But yeah, and there's other things I am working on too. Like,
Seriously.
I'm working on a lot of things.
That'll do.
Too late.
Like I'm working on weight loss because I know I'll have an appearance stuff. You know, I'm always be looked at in that. So that's one of the things I'm working on a little bit. Trying to fix my diet to get down to, you know, good fat percentage. And we'll see. It's all about progress. Obviously, I want to take it slow. Because like, I hate when people rush stuff. People always say, you know, hey, you know, you know, rush it. Rush life. Have sex when you're 16 years old. Have a kid when you're 18 years old. And then you end up missing out on life because, you know, sorry to say, when you have kids when you're younger, you're kind of fucked for a while. That's one thing. Oh, well, that I didn't do. So, but it's other things for me to keep my progress up.
Time to die.
Enough.
And that's,
Let's go.
well, playing games and enjoying it. Lifting weights. I'm gonna wait for these guys to spawn. They spawn back up. Watching my anime, getting back into my old routines when I was younger teenager and that. Enjoying myself. Let's see if I can get up to 90 subs today. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna be home. Let's get up to 90 subs! I wish I could get to 1,000, just get done over with, something to deal with this. At least do that. I know I'm gonna want more. But being a YouTube partner, I'll get a bronze, little copper or bronze, or whatever the fuck it is, little emblem. And then people welcome me to the YouTube team and all that crap. Appreciative. And there's a lot of other struggling game streamers and that. They don't have the luxury like I do to stream, you know, 3 or 4 times a day, multiple hours. They better have the luxury of streaming an hour and a half. Except for on their days off and that. Some people stream for like 12 hours. Yikesies! I can't stream that long. Nope. I did a 9-hour one or 8-hour one before, and I'll tell you what. It was a lot of breaks. I had to take a break every couple hours. Take a piss and all that stuff. I can't just sit there. No one can. There's things I have to do around the house and that. Unless it's like a night stream.
They're nothing.
Compared to us, at least.
You're good at this.
Told you so.
We do this fast.
Copy that. Now that is what I call teamwork.
I guess.
Okay, I think they did respond. Yeah.
Let's end this quick.
Not a problem.
Now. It's on now.
Breach. Okay, I don't have anything
Big bet.
Gotcha.
Ain't no thing.
Good job.
Whatever, man. Let's go.
Guess I can go up here and go get some stuff. Give me some stuff! Best way to get Moogle medals. A whole bunch of other crap you don't really need. Molotovs and that.
This will be a walk in the park.
Finish it quick. Was never in doubt.
I'm still curious how you carry such a big sword. That sword has to weigh about 100 pounds. Man, I know people that wear weight vests that weigh that much. I have one that weighs that much, but man. Run freely with that, man, it'd be hard as hell.
Show 'em no mercy.
Like you ever do.
Get off my woman.
Nothing to
Them
it.
as the my titties be sucking on. That's one thing that I don't really like is when
If this is what you want,
It's over.
Ain't got nothing on me.
when you like go to a
You
bar
ready?
I was born ready.
and then you sit there.
Get your ass out here.
And you always see like a really attractive woman that gets hit on by multiple guys. They're normally always in a group of like with other women in that, obviously. And then it's always a guy that's just sitting there,
I want you loose.
just enjoying himself, you know, just sitting there, you know, maybe have a friend with him in that.
Gotcha.
And like, there's always one girl in the group that's just mature than the rest.
How'd you like that?
She's just going with
Not
her
bad.
friends and that, because her friends are the ones that are just like, oh, come with us, let's go party and that, let's go have some drinks and that, no. And they always want to say, oh, we'll probably find a good-looking guy there. Oh, there's always good-looking guys at the bar. Guys that wear a massive amount of cologne, they always gotta wear the best clothes they got. Go to a fucking bar. A bar. Not even a fancy bar, just a normal bar. You know, you just go in there, just have a couple drinks and that. Because you have a couple of them that, a lot of my high school, where people I went to high school with go to. They always go to the same damn bar. Maybe not all of them, but a good amount of them do. And, it's always very unique. It's like I never went to my, first reunion. Never really cared. I'm like, I'm like, man, I got nothing to show for. Hopefully this reunion I do. Nah, I never went to my reunion and just never really cared about it, honestly. Hey, Miles.
Ain't nothing to worry about.
Not a bit.
And don't come back.
But yeah, I never really cared about the reunion stuff. Oh, it's going good. I'm gonna weigh myself today. I feel like I lost a little bit of fat in that. I guess all these meditations and shit been helping out, I guess. How about you? You gonna get your paint today?
Hit 'em hard and fast.
Sounds good.
Don't overdo it.
Need my help, do you? Get a load of this. Ah.
That it?
Aw. Yeah, painting's a pain in the ass. Especially if you're not used to doing any type of aerobic exercises for long periods of times. Painting's like a plank.
If this is what you want,
Now. That's that. Sloppy.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I was thinking Toxie was probably gonna get on that. I actually want to play some Borderlands with them today.
Y'all don't have a chance.
yeah.
Enough.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah. Most
Never
people
in
never
doubt.
paint their ceilings. I don't know why. Like we paint my ceiling white. I'd rather paint it like, you know, but they have like concrete paint out there that doesn't really drip as much. It's more of a thicker base paint. So when it goes on, it sticks to the
Won't be
walls.
tough.
Of course
But
not.
you have to like wash off your walls and then let them dry. It's all the dust and shit.
Going in.
Hit him back. Boom, bitch. Get out the way.
It's on now. Now. Keep those gloves up.
Sure thing, coach.
Yeah, I got a couple more views on my Ghost in the House. I think I got like at least a view or two on my other one. I mean, when he's on PlayStation, I will, but I don't know what he's doing. He might be busy. Cause he has school stuff he has to do, I'm guessing. And you know, he's been playing video games. He's been hanging out with me for the last 3 or 4 days. I'm sure his mom wants him to do other things other than sit around and play video games all day. Or whatever that it is. No. Yeah, if he's getting YouTube going, then I'm sure he's gonna be like I told him, like, just do something YouTube and that. Like, don't look at me. You know, I didn't really give him any ideas on anything. He's the one that made up the name. Toxie.
No
He said
surprises
poison
there.
first. I'm like, you know, we'll look it up and see what he had. He said Tox. Like, okay, he said Tox XL 2.0. I thought it sounded fucking cool. Like, go with that. That sounds really cool. You know, you don't have to be a gaming channel. You don't have to put, you know, gamer in front of it. Because he likes to play Transformers and that. I'm like, well, let's play Transformers, bro. I'm telling you, just do it. He wants me to do it. I'm like, well, I'm not into that stuff. No, I'm into older games than that. So I like playing older games. Older based games.
Get your ass out of here. There you have it.
You know, he was just like, talk about the stuff I need to do and that. And it's like, dude, you just gotta do it. You love talking about video games more than I do. I like talking about them every now and again. But that's not the main cause of my, well, one of the main things that I like to do on my channel. But yeah, he's getting all excited and then, like, keep that excitement, man. YouTube's all about excitement. Just like how I go on my rants. I like making fun of people that are, you know, they're just like, obviously you can just make fun of them.
Not a problem.
I got no emotions for these people. I don't fucking know them that. I critique them based upon how they deliver. So I mean, it takes a lot of work. You know, just for me going through my stuff last night, trying to figure out what I want to do in that with my channel and that.
I was born ready.
It's a lot of work. His
Keep it
channel?
up, man.
Yeah, you too.
It's Toxie XT. I think it's, yeah, Space XT 2.0. And you gotta get Gizmo's channel too.
You're dead.
Yeah, because Gizmo's trying to do the cheat way to get subs.
Going in.
See ya.
At least he tried to.
Worked up a good sweat.
Because he has a couple friends that are evidently really, like, cool with him and that. And he was just, like, trying to make new accounts and cheese and, like, dude, you can't. I remember the first time Gizmo came on in a while. So, go, man, you got, you got huge amounts of subscribers compared to me. Like, because I make videos every day. I don't just sit there and not make videos. You gotta make videos. Stop being scared. No one can see you. Just make a video of you playing Fortnite or playing a game. People will watch. People get very bored pretty damn easily, it seems like. So... you can make, the more videos you make, the more better off you are. If you don't make a lot of videos, guess what? You're not gonna get as much progress. People won't know you. You make one fucking video a month. Unless it's like a really good video, like a movie review, then I get it.
Don't hold back.
You got it.
Oh, we're done here.
But at the same, Final Fantasy is a very huge hot spot right now. Especially Stranger's Paradise when it comes out. I was thinking about getting Wonderland and that, but I'm like, Stranger's Paradise could be a little bit easier for people to view. Wonderland, not so much. All depends on my funds. All depends on how much money I have. I could buy one more game. It's gonna be next month. Other than that, I have to keep that money in there for bills for next month. I've been slowly just not spending as much money. I haven't been buying pizza at all. So
Let's go.
I've been buying energy drinks here and there, but they're cheap though. They're only like $6. Oh, a Toxie, Toxie having the benefit of being at home like me, and he's young.
That's it.
That's great for him.
Just like that, okay?
I gotcha.
You know, you start taking this stuff seriously at a young age. Should 10 years go by, you'd be great. It should be on there. I know, I subscribed to him. Well, he's on my thing. I can just click on his name. Oh! Come on, chair, move. I don't want toilet. What's toilet for? He uses toilets anymore. You know toilets no more. Hold on. Yeah. Streaming. Oh no, I know. Okay. Okay, bye. I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna be working out. It's too early. He should have. His channel should be up. I mean, I have him added to my thing. It's just hard to find people because they don't have anything on there. Unless he changed his name. Yeah, I can say, hey, I got Gizmo. I don't know if you're subbed to Gizmo or not. Yeah, it's TR Gizmo. It should pop it up. I don't know why it's not popping it up. I have it right here. I typed it in just right. Yeah, Gizmo's is easy to find because he actually has videos on there. I guess if you don't have videos in that, you don't have. Yeah, I typed in just right. I don't know why it's not popping up. Oh well. I have to wait till he gets on that. That's the reason why. That's why people can't find people. Because if you don't have a lot of like videos, it doesn't register even when you look it up all the way. Like with mine, if I put in like cute gamer, it pops me up like instantly. Or, you know, that's how people look me up, is through my name, I guess. Yeah. I mean, Gizmo's already got some videos and that, I mean, just him playing games and shit. But Gizmo's young, though. Gizmo's only,
This won't take long.
Gizmo's not even 13 yet, or he's going to be 13. He's young.
No surprises there.
You see, when you start off that young, just make videos. You don't need to do anything. Just make videos, just... you know, just... record stuff on your, you know, TV and that. I mean, that's what you can do. Just record your gameplay and that and put it on YouTube. You'd be surprised how many people do not want to hear people talking. Some people just want you to play games.
It's on you.
Nothing's gonna stop.
Then some people love
You
having
would
me
say
talk.
that.
Like if I'm quiet for too long, they, you know, one guy got, I don't know if he got upset, but he's asking me why I wasn't talking. I'm like, I'm playing the game. They don't give a shit. It's not, but sometimes, you know, it's fun just to watch people play, but when I go on my rants, sometimes, you know, my rants last way too damn long. I'll just sit there and talk for like 40 minutes. Especially when I get scenarios going in that. But yeah, it's gotta be, oh. I think people just like watching TV when they listen to someone that's streaming about their life and that, they get really intrigued with it. It's like, oh, I remember that time, you know, that person, you know, did this and did that. 'Cause that's what basically been, you know, it's just like,
You would say that.
it's like there's a lot of people out there that don't have a lot of friends and that, they don't know how to, you know, It's not that they don't know how to make friends, and that's just after a while in that you become secluded, where you're just like, It's like I just don't want to hang around with certain people.
Like,
How'd you like that?
Which is true.
That is what I call teamwork.
You know, like my dad's like always telling me, you need to go to the bars, you start hanging out with people. Why do I go to bars and hang out with people? I'm like, that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever. Most people at the bars I see are all a bunch of fucking losers. They do nothing. They have a basic job, and they come home from their job. They don't even go home. They have wives and shit, and girlfriends and that. They go right to the bar, staring at some hot-ass bartender with the big old balloon titties and shit, saying stupid-ass shit. The person's always like, fake as hell. I even told the bartender that the bar next, it's like right across the street from where I live at pretty much. I'm like, man, you fake. You got fake laugh and everything. You got this shit down. Guys come up to you, ask you some stupid ass joke, you're like, ha 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 ha. They stare at your big fat fucking ass, they give you good tips. God damn, you got it down. You should be on YouTube or Twitch. Those bitches got it down. The fake smiles, fake everything. They're not even real whatsoever. Every once in a while they might crack out of jokes and some guy actually says something good. It's not that they just want tips. It's not even that. It's because they have to be fake. Because when you're trying to pull people in, you gotta like everybody. You can't just like one person or a group of people. People get jealous, stupidies. You know they're not even dating your ass. They get jealous. They're like, well, you're not giving me attention. Man, fuck you. You're like 30 to 40 years old, dude. Are you for real?
finish it quick.
Would kill for a shot.
That's why it's best to be online, because you can get everybody's attention without, you know, sourcing people out. Like, these guys are so fucking
They're
dumb.
nothing.
These women on Twitch that they do any type of stream showing bikinis off and that. All they do is sit there and they write names on their fucking balloon animal and shit. It's fucking so dumb. These men get so excited. Like, oh my god, write my name on your breast, please. Oh my god. Please. Got your dick whooped out. 15 gallons of lotion on the side. One of those big old factory pumping lotion things. Shit stands like 5 miles high. You gotta like stand up and get the fucking thing to go down. These motherfuckers go extreme. I love that shit.
Brace yourself. Try this.
Eat this.
Come on, baby.
Kill for a shower.
Ride me on your inner thigh. Fucking going crazy and shit. I love that shit. And then men like me are just sitting there like, what the fuck's wrong with you guys? Like, dude, that bitch ain't gonna give you nothing. Get that fantasy going on. I mean, I live with my mom's I live in my parents' basement. I'm not nearly that bad. Not at all. But I've been around gorgeous, sexy women, so it's a little bit different story for me.
Bring it. That's it.
There.
It's over.
Yeah, I like when Zombie said this. He's just like, you're like a sex icon. How the fuck am I a sex icon? Because good-looking girls like me? I'm like, it's not my fault. I mean, look at Miles. Miles is all over me. These guys, I don't even do nothing.
See ya.
And there's a couple other people that are the same way. I'm just being myself, you know. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. It's just all it ever is. People like what's his name? Marlon Sam or whatever. He's the one that had COVID. He's like, he said these 3 things is the stupidest fucking thing that I had to deal with. It's like, I don't have money, I'm ugly, and I'm not interesting. Well, I don't know what to say, dude. Sometimes if you have one of the three, normally you get what you want. See? I'm not ugly. Very interesting. I'm broke as fuck. But at least have one of the two. Or two of the one. Two of the three. Two of the three. Okay, let's say two. So I guess I got it pretty good, huh?
Finish it quick.
I think I got it pretty good right now.
Not bad.
Now all I'm waiting for is a little sugar mama donor. There's a couple of them out there. I've been feeling the vibes up. Oh yeah, they're out there. Because the funny thing is, there's more beautiful women on YouTube that try to look good than there is guys like me that don't try to look good, but just have it. You know, you just have it, you know what I mean? You've got it, you got it. You know, you can't really... I mean, that's how it is. There's guys that try way too hard. Always gotta show off their pecs and muscles and that. Okay. But your face ain't good looking. You gotta show off all these muscles. All these hungry girl eyes. I'm sorry to say, man, like... very small percentage of girls like big muscles and gigantic fucking pecs and that. There's not a lot of guys that have that shit, so they're not used to seeing it.
Take him out.
I mean, before steroids and that, before people actually start lifting weights and shit. Shit, when Arnold Schwarzenegger was younger than that.
That's the way to do it.
He was the one that was starting the whole weightlifting stuff and that. There was a couple people that did bodybuilding and that, but he was the one that really hit it hard. They didn't know why he worked out all the time. When he was in military school and that. I listened to his documentary. I love his documentary. He's kind of a dickhead now, but that's what happens when you get really famous and you have too much money.
They're nothing.
Even other bodybuilders don't really respect him anymore because of how he was and that. And I don't blame him. He does. He's a bit of a dick. Well, he wasn't the first. He's the first mainstream muscle guy. He was, it all started off with this guy. He was the first Hercules back in back in the 40s, 30s, and I can't remember. I think Arnold was born like the 40s, somewhere around there.
Y'all ain't nothing.
Easy now.
He was the first actual
It's on now.
bodybuilder. Means because steroids has been around since the fucking 40s.
You would say that.
You know, when they first started doing anabolic steroids, basically horse hormones, basically. That's what they used to do, or they used to do cow hormones or horse hormones, like that. Where it just gives you enormous amount of energy in that, but just kills you eventually because your heart can't handle all that animal steroids, basically. But it's I listen to a lot of bodybuilders and that, and the one I always listen to the most, which you should know, or whoever listens to me a lot, is Greg Doucette and Johnny Shreve. Very healthy people, and that I talk about all the time and that. You gotta max out your muscle potential first before you even think about taking steroids. That's the biggest thing. It's a lot of people, they think they're maxed out. No, to be maxed out genetically is very difficult to get to. I mean, you have to work out really hard for 5 years and have the perfect fucking diet in that. Some people work out because they won't feel like they're getting stronger.
Ain't no
Want a bigger libido? Want bigger nuts? Think they want a harder dick? These are all the things guys think about.
Guess it's my turn. You're up.
Okay, let's go.
Going in.
There's no escape.
And that's the truth. You know, that's what I thought about. You know, man, get the blood pumping that. Now they got this, what is it? It's this one, pressure gauge, a pressure, thing made from, that made my, massager. That's what you call. They have leg suits where you zip up your legs. It's like a leg suit, has a boot on that, and it has pressure gauges that push, kind of like how you do your blood pressure. Well, it pushes on your legs. It like fills up with air, and it pushes on your legs. It tenses up the muscle by pushing on it, and then it loosens it up. And it does it back and forth. I think it's every like 60 seconds. So it pushes in for 60 seconds and releases for 60 seconds. And supposedly it's supposed to like pretty much massage your legs slowly if you have like issues with your legs, your muscles are too tense or whatever. Probably from working out too much or whatever else you like to do. Involves your legs. I don't know. That shit looks pretty cool. I saw the advertisement of it last night. Like, man, I always have problems with my calves, and I always got to massage my calves out, stretch my legs out and shit. I'm like, maybe something affordable to go into. Basically, you just like lay on your bed, you put on the boots and that, and you just sit there. Like, damn. Like, that sounds pretty good. I get one for my dick. You in my house knew that one was coming. What? What are you doing? Now that I talked about it, someone's gonna invent it. And man, that sounds pretty damn good.
Was never in doubt.
Put it on, just you don't have to do nothing. I'm a fucking genius, aren't I? Hey, people that make all the silicone dolls and shit, make that. Make a pressurized dick sucker. Yeah, you just put it on, it does it for you. They have it out there. Couple things. Press a button. You can get as hard as you want to.
Let's end this quick.
You can wear that shit at work. You see a good-looking girl coming over? Like, man, she looks good. Quick. The next day, you put it on.
Enough.
It's got a little dispenser in it, so when you blow your load, it doesn't go all over the place. When she knows you're making that jizz in my pants face, she'll be like, "What the fuck?" If you ever watch Lonely Island jizz in its pants, it's fucking hilarious. Yeah, you gotta watch that. Yeah. Hey, I'm giving out good invention advice. Make you a lot of money. There's a bunch of pervert ass men. All those men that watch Armoreth all damn day. They always want to see if she's gonna be like accidentally having a nipple slip or some stupid shit like that. Shit, you make millions of dollars. Those simps will buy that shit all day long. Different colors, different things. No, fucking, their fantasies will come true. And I'm sure they got a lot of crap. I'm sure some of these guys that have millions of dollars have like a whole arsenal of like little covers, like the big old cabinets, shelving cabinets. Got like all kinds of vices and shit in their handcuffs and they have fucking whips and shit. You'd be surprised how fucked up people get when they have nothing else to fucking do.
Don't overdo it.
Let me handle this. Take that.
Let's move.
Not
I
so
mean, if
fast.
I stayed single when I got rich, oh yeah, I'd be having all kinds of fucking things. I probably have like 10 silicone dolls, like 4,000 each, put different names on each one of them and that. Hey, why not? If I don't have a girlfriend, I might as well enjoy myself. how much girls probably hate that because I'm really attractive looking, but hey, at least you'll enjoy watching me. I mean, at least you'll, you know, see me on my streams.
Y'all ain't nothing.
Easy now. That's it. It's over. Sloppy.
But yeah, I had to do a little
You're
bit of
good at
stuff
this.
today. Not a whole lot.
Told you so.
Gotta help get up some of this dust and shit. There's a little bit of concrete dust. We gotta get up. And now I'm probably gonna end up
This
getting my
won't take
exercise
long.
in and that, and I'll get back on. Not, maybe you're right this moment, I always want to get this shit done so I have to deal with this crap.
This should be
That's that.
Get your ass out of here.
Even though
Keep
it's
those gloves
prime
up.
time for me to be
Sure thing,
on,
Coach.
best time to get subs and views and that's on the weekend.
I won't lose.
Gotcha.
Exercise video? Yeah, when I get comfortable enough with myself, I probably will.
That'll do. Sloppy.
I want to do
That's a win.
I have to get it all set up in that because a lot of stuff, the camera angles and that are really weird. Like I have to use my actual webcam because it's more wide. But I have to have like pure privacy in that. I have to take my webcam and put it up on my TV. Put it up right there so I can be able to see myself fully. I mean, it's not the best thing, I'll tell you that. At the beginning of it, it's not too bad, but once I get my body toned, or get my body, my mind into that, it gets pretty, gets a little rough, I'll tell you that. Depends what mindset I have. If my mindset is the right mindset, it gets, you know, very, very, rough. Because I had to do it, well, I told you about it. I did emotional output yesterday. It was rough. I feel a hell of a lot better though. And it was just weird because there's like certain songs trigger certain emotions. So I intentionally trigger very sad emotions sometimes, and I have to push through it to make myself, you know, feel better as a person. So you have all these crybabies that like to cry about their life and that. I put myself through that situation. So I can get everything out and it makes you feel better. Like one of them was, it's always about dead people. Obviously people that I care about and that I want to get close to, they end up dying before I could. So I use them, emotions to make myself cry. To make myself go through the torment of kind of, I can't say losing them again, but more or less like the emotions come up again.
Deal with that.
about damn time. See ya. Suck it. And there you have it.
No, I don't exercise though. It's a mental, it's a nervous system output from my emotions. Because the more emotional you are and learn how to control them, the more your body reacts to it with the nervous system. Like your nervous system, you know, all attaches to your brainstem and that. So like when you get angry, you get stronger for that brief moment. When you're sad, you're actually getting stronger too, because most times you're sad, you're normally angry too. Or when you're in love, you get stronger in that. So the manipulations of these emotions can teach you how to bolster yourself. That's what I'm trying to. That's what I've been trying to train myself for the last decade or so. And I tell you what, it's a difficult.
One step at a time, huh?
It's difficult to go through. I mean, the emotions that we normally go through are just sporadic. We don't put them upon ourselves unless we really hate ourselves. Then we're just hating ourselves.
Check this shit out.
But like, death doesn't always occur.
Worked up a good
Rejection
sweat.
doesn't always recur.
We do this fast.
But see, with emotions, you can make them occur all the time. So basically what it is, you build up strengths to it. So it's just like
Keep
reading
it
a
up,
book.
man.
The more you read, more or less, the better you get at the language that you're reading. That's how emotions are. The more you go through the emotions, you start to understand them, the more your body builds up emotional protection. So you don't look at it from the same perspective. You know, so a lot of people, when they get sad and upset, they don't do it enough, or more or less, they don't understand why it's happening, and they just do it. So you're using instinctual emotion, which a lot of people tend to do. They just do it when something happens, when something goes not their way, or when people, you know, get upset over simple things like attention and that. I'm not getting enough attention.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Like, yeah. Like,
Going in. Ain't no thing. You got this.
Okay, let's go.
that's one of the main things people tend to do.
Go for it. That's it.
They do.
Just
Now,
like
when
that,
you
okay?
can control the emotions, a whole new level of power comes in. You can control the emotions and project them when you need them. A little bit different than just expressing it. That's why I haven't been in a relationship. I have to bring it out. It's not naturally brought out anymore as much as it used to. That's why I don't get angry as much. I'm
One
pretty
step at a
much
time,
emotional-less, unless it's something very heavy. I have to bring it out, so I have to see if I want to bring it out or not. I mean, sometimes love normally brings it out on its own. I can fight against it and try to push it, you know, or demolish it or dissipate it if I choose to, but it's still a very hard emotion. Or even like a sexual emotion when I'm excited or you know, aroused or whatever. That's kind of the same thing too. And it's like, sometimes it's best just to let your body do what it needs to do. When you control it too much, just like nature, it tends to fight back.
Just like that, okay?
So emotions are like nature. You can only fight it for so long. You could try to control it. It just takes time to be able to. But you will you can never 100% control it. You can only control it to a certain aspect. Because then you'll lose all your humanity, and then you'll literally not be emotionless at all. You wouldn't know how to do it.
Watch and learn.
Bring it.
Because there's some people that actually have mental problems with that. Where they don't have much emotion. They don't know how to express it. And some people lose it. That's how you get, you know, like psychopaths and that. It's not saying psychopaths are always bad. You know, they just are unique people. It's like me, for instance. You know, I have a little bit of a psychopath because of all the stuff, you know, mental stuff I've been through and that. And we all do in a certain aspect. There's just some things you just don't like to do, or some things you just don't care to do. There's some people that you just don't like. Like some people don't like me. I'm too charismatic in that. And when people actually get to know me, you'd be very surprised how like balanced I'm trying to be. Oh, when people think, oh, because you're educated, you understand stuff more than me, they get jealous and they feel, you know, stupid because they don't know. Well, no shit. You don't just... Who just learns something out of thin air? You think someone just injects into your mind, like, oh, I'm a genius. I know a lot of people that have the capabilities of being smarter than me, but they're not. They're actually really fucking stupid. They're really dumb. It's all about the active choice. And you may ask why I went through this cycle of trying to develop all this emotional, you know, control and that. Well, because without it, you know, I'd be dead. 100%. I'd be dead. I wouldn't be around. I wouldn't have a YouTube channel. I wouldn't meet Miles or anybody else. I'd be in a grave. That's the reason why it had to happen. I couldn't stand it, so I blocked it. I did what I could to block it. It was a lot of torment. There was a lot of difficulties. Can't people say, well, it's not good to suppress? I'm not suppressing it, I'm just not dealing with it. I stopped caring about it.
Okay, let's go.
I mean, it's not saying I don't get emotional. It's saying that I use my emotions to learn how they work. So when I do get emotional, I understand it better why it's happening.
Try this.
See ya.
But it only works with myself. Other people I can't really do much to. So say like, you know, my father. You know, my father's been a big influence of why I study this stuff, because he's gone through his whole entire life. He thinks very backwards about life. And to see someone suffer at his age is a bit of a fucking conundrum. I used to feel bad for him in that. Now I just study it. I love it. When you have someone to study them. You'd be surprised how much you'll learn. You know, because I'm the next generation of him. So, until I have a kid, I gotta do something that can promote my, my legacy. My legacy is this is what it is. You know, learn how to emotionally control, learn how to, for people to understand that life is a balancing act. You gotta be able to balance itself. And the stronger you learn how to balance it, the stronger the balance gets. It's like planking or exercising.
Let's get it done.
We could do emotional exercises to bring yourself back to a way where you don't look at it and like, oh my god, life's so bad for me. You know, just like when Marlo Sam was on. One of the guys that talks, I'm sure you know who he is. He was like saying all that stuff about this and that, like, dude.
We do this fast.
The only one that thinks that
Good
is
job.
you. Until you get, until you know, I mean, you can get rejected, but the rejection comes down to some different things too. Sometimes rejection comes down because the woman's probably scared to be with someone. They're not used to attention. You know how many times my gorgeous ass gets called creepy and weird? You know why I get called creepy and weird? Because they're the ones that like it. They like it to a point they can't understand why it's happening. Like, oh, it's creepy and weird. I'm like, what? Well, really what they're thinking is, man, I can't wait to suck on that man's dick. That's what they're really thinking. They can't handle it, so they have to, like, project a negative, positive emotion, which is dumb as fuck, because you have to, like, that's how you, like, look at it and see if you can figure out which emotion it is.
Sucks to be you.
It's just like when a woman that sits there and teases a man, or a man teases another man, or whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Bring it.
Get your ass out of here.
You know, a tease is a negative, positive emotion.
So,
You're wanting them to figure out if you like them or not.
Okay, let's go.
It sucks. I'd rather be up front and say, yeah, I like you. Or yeah, I would like to plow you. Or yeah. You see why people don't really like me? I'm up front. I don't do that teasing or little kitty stuff. I'm saying, hey, I'm gonna blast your ass, okay? I like you. That's the whole point. The emotions are there. You're just scared to express them because you're thinking that someone's gonna think you're a whore or a prostitute or whatever fucking like, dude. That shit is so old terminology. So fucking old. Number one, women, just because you have sex with multiple men doesn't make you a slut. Just because you like sex. Who gives a shit? Who cares? Or if you think that you're a slut because you might have sex with 3 guys your whole entire life.
Easy now.
Who cares? Some people get suckered in. It's called maturity. Some girls learn it up front. Even some gay guys. You'd be surprised, there's a lot of slutty ass gay guys out there. They get fucked every single day by a different guy every day. It's called Tinder. Tinder's horrible. That is the worst part of the gay community I know. They're bad. I mean, they'll fuck everything. Anything and everything. Straight guys, girls, whatever. I mean, it gets fucking bad.
We make a
And then
decent
some of the
team.
girls on there and that. Shit, they sleep around a lot. And not saying you need to. Here's what it is. The best sex is not the one with the biggest dick or the girls with the biggest tits and shit. The best sex is emotional output of trust. When you get a trust emotional output, which basically saying that 100% trust is there for that moment. Can't trust everyone 100%. But when you could trust someone, say 95% or 90%, when you fully let go of your emotions that people block up for their whole entire lives, probably when they get older, more or less when they're younger, when you can do that, that is going to be the best time you'll ever have. Why? Because that's how it is.
Won't be tough.
Of course not.
You know, with that one girl up at Taco Bell, that's the first time I felt 100% trust. Even though it was eventually, it didn't last long. But that feeling was,
Is that it?
I wanted to make love to with her. I didn't want to have sex with her. I wanted to make love to her. Completely different. When you want to fuck someone, it's, you know, it's you either bragging about that you can get a guy off or bragging about you can get a girl off. You'd be surprised, especially younger guys and that,
Not
or
bad.
younger girls and like just out of high school and that. When I get guys like me, like I'll seduce an older guy. Like, good luck with that one. The simple seduction thing don't work on guys like me. Sucks to be you. I've been having girls bend over in front of me and showing off tits and ass. The book of my life. Never got it. Never got it. Other guys, oh my god, they go crazy. Oh my god! Like, dude. You see this shit every day. It's called Google. Images. They see everything.
Ain't no walking away from this.
So you better
So I, you know, for me, I want more. Just like for anybody else. I want more. I don't want to be able to look at a woman and just be like,
You would say that.
that's all I'm gonna get. Maybe a couple years, maybe 10 years max of really good sex, maybe. And that's it. That's how people are nowadays. Some guys stay like that their whole entire lives. Some women do too. It's very nerve-wracking. It's like, how do you live with yourself being like that?
It's over. Let's go.
You know, some men that don't preoccupy their life in that
Check this shit out.
sit there and
Okay.
they still think about
Out of here.
being in high school and shit at 40,
Nothing to it.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years old. Remember when I was in high school? Damn, Grandpa, that was 70 years ago. You're 88 now. Yeah. Back in the old days, you used to fuck behind the bleachers all the time. That's how my grandpa was when he was in his 70s or 60s and 70s and shit. Dude always had Viagra on him. I mean, he always had everything possible to try to make him feel young. And then when he got to the right age of close to 90 years old, because he died for his 90th birthday, he started acting like an old man. He started, you know, telling people, you know, I'm happy for my life and that. I hope my family's safe. I hope you guys make plenty of money. I hope you guys have a good legacy and all that stuff and that. Because a lot of times you'd be surprised. Most people hold in those emotions all the way until they die. They do it. See, like for me, I express myself every 5 seconds. You know, I mean, some things come to my mind that I don't like to talk about, you know. But, you know, other things, you know, I would say 90% of my stuff comes out. Gotta keep some things private. Can't have everything come out. But yeah, this is how life is. But the funny thing is, people don't want to know all that. People get scared of it. People get scared of living. They get scared of dying. It's gonna happen anyway. I don't know what the hell you're thinking. Well, they always tell you when you're younger that don't be afraid to die, don't be afraid to make mistakes. You know, what they say by being afraid to, not being afraid to die is take chances in life. If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. It's true.
Worked up a good sweat.
And you'd be surprised how many people, you know, live life to the extremes and die in their 30s. You know, it's like some of these guys are like fitness experts that are fitness people and that, models and that. You know, they start when they're 16, 13 years old. Their whole life's been strategized around there. And they start doing all that stuff when they're younger and that. They get skinny in that. They do porn in that for a little bit and they start off and they're like, it's ridiculous how the community is.
It's on you.
Need my help, do you?
Hang back.
And
Going in.
Bring it!
Now.
Ain't no thing. Hell yeah!
Maybe dial it back a little?
honestly, you'd be super surprised how it is. I don't know what to say. It's just how it is. But yeah, this is how it is. So we gotta learn how to be more adaptable to things.
Piece of cake. Need a light. It's over. That it?
But yeah, it gets a little funky sometimes. You start thinking about all this stuff and that. That's the most harmful thing to do is what you don't know. Some things you want to keep it that way because knowing too much sucks ass. Some people live life with a blindfold on. They go to work, simple entertainments, they don't even think about anything until they have to. And they get into a good job and that. This is a lot of people. They get a decent job, they have their houses and cars and that, they have their loans and all that garbage shit and that.
Okay.
Bring it on.
Time to burn. Sloppy.
Get your ass out of here!
Burn.
Oh, we're done here.
But yeah, you'd be very surprised. Like, before I knew all this knowledge now, I was like everybody else. Simple entertainments. I want mass attention to myself. That's why that's why I'm not getting mad at Toxie now. I used to be his age. I used to be, you know, how he is now. Massive attention, ask a billion questions and that.
Easy now.
You know, how much the person might
Let's
think
go.
that I'm upset with them. I'm not mad at you.
Y'all done did it now.
Time to burn.
Guys.
Huh. And don't come back.
But you know, it's just how it's a learning curve. It's because you're being spoiled too much. Your parents don't teach you the proper things that need to be taught because they're scared that you might react to it. And everyone reacts to it. No, so why? I mean, basically what it is. Why should I have to be the one to tell him, hey, have patience, man? You know, you gotta do things on your own. You can't be, you know, I don't mind playing with you. We played 2 days in a row. For multiple hours. It was fun. I enjoyed it 100%. But like, it's a learning curve. You gotta take time to learn. You gotta sleep so your brain can learn it, and then the next day you wake up, you know a little bit more. That's what's good about sleeping. You learn really well when you're sleeping because, you know, whatever you adapt that day, your brain uses for its deep conscious. So once you get stuff in your deep conscious, you know it. It's embedded in you. That's how it always is. That's why it's good to project the truth up front. So when parents always do this garbage shit when someone's like, oh, they're too young to know about that. You know what I say? They don't know anything about it at all. Even if you tell them, they don't give a shit. But it doesn't mean that it's not in their conscious. It doesn't mean that they're not going to learn it. Just because you tell someone, hey, don't jump off that bridge into that river, you know, you might get hurt. Well, most people will be like, I can see that, but some people will be like, well, I'm not going to know until I jump. That's how it is. That's the basic analogy for almost everything and how we learn.
Y'all ain't nothing.
Easy now. It's over. Let's do this. Keep it up, man.
And you'd be surprised. Oh, it's a hard pill to fucking swallow. Even for older people that have mental disabilities and that never got treated for them.
Okay, let's go.
Gotta finish it quick.
Calling fire. See ya.
And a lot of people never got treated for that stuff.
Let's keep it up.
And by I mean by treatment, by being understanding why you have it, understand how to work with it. Like I always had ADHD. I learned how to work with it. You know, I teach myself I take no medication. I don't smoke weed, I don't drink. I take pre-workout. Which helps me focus. Yeah, I guess it gives me a focusing thing, which helps out. But like, I don't dive myself into it. Like some people will take an Adderall and taking all these pills and shit.
That's the way to do it.
And you'd be surprised. Some people do. Some people pop Xanaxes and pop all kinds of shit. They can't control their own brain. They have to pop all these pills and that because doctors tell you. They don't tell you, hey, you know, if you lift weights and you exercise, get your heart rate up, you produce all those hormones. You produce all that stuff that makes you feel better. Ugh. I mean that. When I get a good workout in that, I feel really good. It flushes out your system. Flushes out all the stress. You produce better hormones. You know, simple dopamine rushes. It's just like when I get a new subscriber and that, I get a dopamine rush from it. It feels good.
All right, watch and learn.
Even if it's one sub. But like every day, if I don't get that sub in that, you know?
Like you ever do.
No, I don't feel the same. I mean, I don't feel it. I mean, okay, I don't feel the same as I would if I did get
One
one.
step at a time, huh?
But like when I'm getting views on some of my stuff and that, like I check some of those, like the dog video and that, I'm getting more views on it. You know, throughout the day and that, if I...
Okay. Feel like
It makes you feel a little bit better.
you're done.
Because it's like a simple achievement. Or like when I was working at work and that, I enjoyed it. I had to shut myself off a little bit because people were getting upset and shit, but like I enjoyed it. But
They're nothing.
Compared to us, at least.
Going in.
Take the lead.
Guess it's my turn. Get your ass out of here.
Worked up a good sweat.
okie dokies. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off because it's already been almost an hour and 30 minutes. I'll probably get back on mean, it's already 1 now. I'll probably get back on around about 2 or so, or 3, or whatever the fuck. In that time frame. Don't forget to subscribees. Got a lot of videos. Reorganized my channel too, so I have a lot of videos on my channel now.
That's it.
Yeah.
Now. That'll do. Enough.
Ain't got nothing.
Oh man, no. I'm getting there. Oh, that's right, when you hit level 50, I think you get like 10 or something like that. I think I gotta get a level 3. Oh yeah, I get that at the end, never mind. I'll get a 15. Well, I think I'm gonna head off for right now. Get back on later, I'm gonna start cleaning up some shit and that, get stuff done that, so I don't have to worry about any of it. Hope you guys enjoy my rants and gameplay, whatever that is. Whatever. Getting off, can do some chores around the house and that, then I'll be getting back on. Bye-byes.